All right, so this is extreme color people time. Extreme color people time. Extreme color people time. Extreme color people time. Okay. What did I do? So this is extreme color people time. Thank y'all for coming back. I appreciate y'all. This is color people time. I don't know what Mr. Ghetto talk about. Don't ask me no questions. Mr. Ghetto is another issue for another day. I will check my DMs. Watching for my job. Thank y'all so much. And this is we're at Mr. Ghetto another time. We need to that's another time for another day. Right now, I say please don't anyway. Please leave Mr. Ghetto as the last line. Right. So let's I'm trying to get just another thing. He's too rich to be here. He's much too rich to be here. This is the place where I ever get him. Alright, so this is the actual interview with G.I. Peachez, who is the little sister of New Orleans legend and beloved Soulja Slim. And we're gonna get into the nitty and the gritty and the gritty and the nitty as soon as you come out. He better go somewhere, Mr. Good. I got receipts. You have receipts? Wow, slide across my desk. They said leave him at Walmart. I need to go to Walmart, by the way. I wonder if Walmart give him a check for that. So Peachez, please send me a request, my baby, and we will get this on the roll. We'll get this on the roll. Or should I send it to her again? That's what I should do. Alright. So tomorrow, as y'all know, is the actual anniversary, the 16-year anniversary of Soulja Slim. And if somebody's so beloved in New Orleans, I thought what better way than to honor him by talking to some member of his family. But when doing my research, I have found out that the family member is an artist in her own right. And so we definitely want to add her and welcome to the show. And we're going to get into it and we're going to sip. I hope y'all got, I ain't even got nothing to sip, bitch. I've been drinking. I just got a little something. So welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Hey, y'all. What's up? I'm G.I. What's poppin'?
This is G.I. Peachez. So, okay, well, we want to get into it. We've been waiting for you since 3. So, you go by G.I. Peachez.
Yeah, everybody knows me Peachez.
Real name is Danielle Tap Porter, correct? All right. Why did you come up with G.I. Peachez? Where that came from? Why Peachez? And why G.I. too?
Because I always liked G.I. Jane. I always felt like I was a form of like G.I. Jane.
Gotcha.
Right. So I always like to think like I'm G.I. Jane, so that's where I came from. It's like a tribute to my brother because he inspired me to do this. Like, this wasn't my dream, this was his dream.
Okay. So, in that line, so you started rapping because of him?
Yeah, because of my brother. But, like, I used to make diss songs about people, like, when I was in high school.
Okay.
So, like, I was in a clique, and we had, like, other chicks. So, we'll make, like, I know how when you petty, you make a diss song about people and put it on MySpace. Remember, that was when MySpace was popping. You could put it on your profile.
Right. So you've been doing this a while. So you've been not just witnessing the music industry from his aspect, but also just being in it yourself. You was always in it. So
always been around it. Like my stepdad is the tuba player for Brass Band.
Right.
My mama is the lady bug jumper.
Right.
Uptown Holiday.
So this is definitely in your blood. Do you think if you wouldn't be doing what you're doing, what would you be doing? What else? Is there anything else that you could have possibly been doing?
It always had been entertainment.
Right. It had to be entertainment.
It always had been like when y'all was going to Team Summit, I was dancing background for your favorite rapper.
Right.
New Orleans. Like it's just always been entertainment. Right.
So you coming out, but you're smart though. You graduated Southern Business Administration.
So you
you wanted to actually marry your passion for music and the business aspect, is that why you went for business administration?
Yeah, basically, I didn't never go to school. Like, I know a lot of people be like, yeah, go to school, get an education. I did it so I could outsmart people in the music field.
Right.
I went to the college to bring it to the music so that I wouldn't get played when it came to the music side of it.
How long have you been actively in music, as far as like been putting out stuff and putting out singles? I mean, I've seen like some singles since go back 2013.
I think my first real mixtape, like my first song that I ever did was I'll Pay For It, my version of I'll Pay For It. That was the first song I've ever done in my life. And I recorded that song in 2013.
Okay. So this has been active for you for 6 years. Yeah. Is it hard? Is it hard for you?
Yeah, damn right. You coming under a legend. Like, I'm the sister of a legend. Like, it's no other way.
Do you feel that you be in his shadow a lot though from that? Do you feel like it's his being that that's your brother? Do you feel like it overshadows what you doing at any way?
No, because I'm like how Solange is with Beyonce. That's how I am with my brother. Like, you talk about my brother, I will beat you up. Like, like when it comes to my brother, like I'm not jealous. I'm actually happy to come under him. Like, it's a pleasure, it's an honor, it's a gift.
Okay.
To come under him.
Tell us about growing up with him. How was that? What kind of brother was he? Was he like the funny brother, or was he like one of those strict brothers, or was he kind of like what would you? He'll be like laid back, letting you do whatever, or he's gonna go, you ain't going nowhere.
You just gotta know, like, when my brother didn't play. Like, when it comes to his family, the females in his family, don't play with us. You already know. Right. Like, don't play. We were just laughing yesterday because tomorrow he'll be dead for another year. So we were just laughing because I remember one time, like, that's what I was going through. I teen when he turned 18. And I was liking boys. So he rolled up with me sitting on the boy lap. And he wanted to fight the boy. He made the boy. He was like, get around here. Matter of fact, get up right now and go walk down the street because you don't need to be talking to her. Oh, no.
Okay. So,
you don't even be playing with her. That's my sister. Don't talk to my sister.
Definitely. I like that. Let me ask you this. So it's been 16 years since tomorrow makes 16 years.
Tomorrow.
Where were you when you learned that this happened? Where were you at?
So they called us on the phone. So like I said, around this time is always Lady Buck down for the second line time. So they called us on the phone, and it was like, we was all getting ready for the second line. Because the second line was going to be like the next 2 days or something like that. So we was all getting ready for the second line, getting the clothes together for the Lady Buck on the second line. When they called and said he had got shot. But we knew at this particular point in time when he got shot, like, we was kind of shocked. Because this one, he was really, really into music. He wasn't into none of the other stuff he did. It was just only music for him. Like, first coming out, the video was about to come out. We all had just started video, like, just started video. And it was like, it was a different style for him, and he was going in a different place. And I remember, when I got to the scene, because me and my cousin was one of the first people from the family to come. And I just saw him laying on the ground. And I was like, you know, what's going on? Why he not moving? Why they making him stay like that? Or whatever. But the whole time I didn't know he was dead. I didn't expect him to ever come back. And see my brother was dead. Like, I didn't expect that never crossed my mind on the way there that he was dead. It was always he's gonna be okay. And it's because he got shot before. Like, I'd seen him shot before. He was like in his 20s. I was like, it's gonna be okay.
You're cutting in and out, baby.
It was.
Okay, there you go. Now repeat the last part you said. You was cutting it out. What did you say? The last part.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good. I can.
So the only thing I was thinking about was my mama. Because my mama, how they was with each other. Like, it was gonna be hard. I just, that's all I could think about was what we gonna do by my mom.
Right. How is your mama now? How is the family since then? I mean, it's been some time. I know time heals wounds, but some wounds I don't even think time can heal. How is it being that he's so beloved and he's so loved all over New Orleans? How is it? How is the family now?
We happy now. I mean, now it's like you look up to that type of stuff. Like when people could rap a whole song, like some people, when people die, you might see a picture, a typical day-to-day person, when some of your family, you might see a picture of them every now and then. When the anniversary come around, sometimes you just feel away. You might have forgot that was that time. But for us, we get constant reminders, like through music. And it's more of a cheerful thing. It's a happy thing.
His murder is still listed in the New Orleans Police Department records as unsolved.
Mm.
Do you feel that it's unsolved?
It's not unsolved. I mean, when it comes to the street and where we come from, the life that we live in New Orleans, it's never unsolved. You know what I'm saying? We always knew, who did it. We always knew who played a part in it. And all I can say is that when it comes to the city of New Orleans, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna be jealous. It's a lot of motherfuckers who on your TV screen. It's a lot of motherfuckers who you hear on your radio. It's a lot of motherfuckers who you would never think have time to step down to certain levels and do certain conniving shit. Like I think the sickest part about it all, when they told that it was like 7, 8 motherfuckers that sat at a table and planned to take him out. And then for $10,000, like to take somebody's life for $10,000, Like, I won't go into who played what role, but I'll just tell you that it wasn't small motherfuckers. It was motherfuckers with big names, that played a role in that shit.
Do you think, though, so someone was murdered who was linked to the killing? And I'm not gonna dignify that person with a name, but do you think, so do you, as a family as a whole, and as you as a person, do y'all feel that that y'all received any type, that justice was served, or are y'all still seeking some type of justice, or what's going, like, how do y'all?
I never look for justice within the justice system because it was never made for us. That's not a system that was ever made for us. So we'll never ever get justice from that side, but that person's no longer here with us anymore. So we might never get justice here on earth. But when it comes to God, I mean, it took years, but God had the final say.
That's what it is. What is it that, so, okay, let's redirect a little bit, and let's talk a little bit about you. So, you're fine, girl, let me just say that. I had the chance of actually meeting you, working with you one time before, and I was like, this girl is fine. Right. And then when you started spitting, it was like, oh my gosh, you really could spit too. Do you feel like you get the recognition that you deserve, as far as, like, in the city, it's hard to make it out, and you have a bloodline of people that can put you? Why do you think you're not at maybe the level that you should be at now?
Because I'm a realist. Like you a realist, I'm a realist. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna play no game. If I think a motherfucker fake, I'm gonna let him know motherfucker fake. If I feel like you being phony, I'm gonna let you know you phony. I don't care if you've been doing it 25 years. I don't care if you've been doing it 2. Like, and I'm not no friendly bobber. Like, I don't like all that friendly bobbing. Like, you ain't come up with me, so you ain't with me. Like, I don't trust. I can't trust all these people. So it's more of a me being sure of myself and knowing myself, and not being a bullshit person. Because when it comes to the music scene in New Orleans, they want you to take so much. Like, they want you dirty. They want to fuck over you, but then they want you to still be their friend at the end of the day once they did you dirty. No. Fool me once, shame on, shame on. You're not going to fool me more than that. So I think it's more been the shit when it comes to my brother and people feeling like we edgy and, we know not bullshit type of people. You can't really mess with us. And then 2, just being vocal about how I feel about things.
Gotcha. So you saying you're not gonna commercial yourself or clean it up any type of way based on the fact that they want something. You're just gonna continually give us the real, even if it means that you might have barriers in your way because of that. You're not gonna sell out, is what you're saying, regardless of the fact.
I don't do that.
No, because I don't know if it's your phone or it's my phone. If it's, I need to tell them to come see. You can hear me?
Is it?
Because I don't know. I was
I
starting
can.
to circle for you, but it might be. Okay, good. So the last thing you said you know you're not gonna sell out. Selling out is not even in your.
Ain't in my bloodline.
Gotcha. Have you ever reached out to anybody that used to work with your brother to try to get a lane to get your stuff out there and more heard, to get more voices to what it is?
I have. Like I said, I did the I'll Pay For It with his producer. I worked with an artist who he worked with. I don't know. I never did understand what would be the stagnant point of it. I just think that I've gotten into it with a lot of people with power, they say in the city. And I
Okay.
think that's really what it is.
So you think they're blackballing?
I would say so.
If you ask, this must be my phone. I got full service.
It
Hello?
might be mine.
Oh,
Let me
yes.
move around. Because I'm in the.
Okay.
Let me move around.
There's okay.
Oh, shit. All right. That should be better.
Okay. So you feel like you've been blackballed. Who you got into with that
Something like
blackball?
that. A little something like that.
Who you got
Huh?
into that blackball? Who you got into that blackball?
You know, people who they might be y'all favorite people. They ain't really my favorite people, but they probably y'all favorite people.
It might not be my favorite people. I might be the same person. Who knows?
Oh,
We might.
yeah. That's what they said though.
Okay. So do you think so? You took the Cutthroat Committee, right, and made it a legitimate, like legitimized it as a company, and so you are the. Are you? Do you run it, own it, or what's your association with it? Oh, girl, you look.
My mother is the one that owned it, but everything that you see from the new T-shirt line, to the music, to the features, I handle all that.
So you run it, she own it. Got it. Do you feel like so where you gonna go? You have the look, you got the sound, you got the talent, you got all these two things encompassing. You have the business mindset. Where you taking us? Where is this ride? Where is this journey gonna take us?
I want to say that this journey, I believe that next year is going to be a great year for me. I got some new singles. Cash App was one of those breakout singles that I'm still working to push. One of my favorites, gonna be one of y'all favorites. Real soon, if you haven't heard Cash App. And I'm planning on next year taking it to a whole nother level. I've just been really peeking into the funding part of it and trying to get enough funding so I could do it how I want to do it.
Cash App is a real good song. The video looks, I didn't, if I knew, like I wouldn't, like it give me everything like Hollywood type stuff. I don't know if you took that in Miami somewhere, but it just really looked, it's so vibrant and colorful and it's really real.
Yeah, so it's a nice feel. Right. It's supposed to give you that feel, you know.
Right. So so as far as the funding you say you're looking for, have you reached? So speaking of funding, so who's getting the money? Huh? I can't hear you now. Is it me? Hello? I can't hear what she's. Y'all can hear? See, I can't see the comments. So I can't hear you. Y'all can hear? It's not you. It's me. Who is it? I'm not even losing. You can hear me? You can hear me? I can't hear you at all. Nobody can hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Okay. Can't hear her. All right, y'all can hear me. Come on. You can hear me though, right? Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me though. We hear you, not her. All right, so let's get her back in. We're gonna find out what this money is. They can hear me. Hold on, let me add it. Where's she at? Apparently mine is too. Because I can't add. Why can't I add her to the live? God, I hate Instagram, girl. I'm going to turn the comments on from the beginning. From when I get up. Echo ends up. But why is it not letting me add this motherfucking to this live? Girl, I hate Instagram sometimes, girl. Hold on, y'all. I've got to come out and come right back in. We're going to do it one more time, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. Majority of the interview have been static. Sound quality is up to par. All right. Girl. Hopefully it go through this time. All right. So hopefully she can come back. Oh, shit. Yeah, she's coming back. She's coming right back. Hopefully. So I just sent it live. It's a good interview so far. I'm enjoying this because it's giving us an insight into. It's giving us an insight into the inner workings of somebody we both love. It's her phone because she was laying it from the beginning. Okay. All right. So hopefully she will. Maybe she's in the house now, so she'll get on Wi-Fi. But so when she comes back, we will. I gotta apologize to her because it's how this video got. Like, but it just didn't matter. It wouldn't let me add nobody. So so just to let you would think they try to help her get on because of her brother. You would think so, but I'm understanding. You know, he passed with. That he passed with a record deal on the table, and basically what was claiming to be the #1 song in the country. And so what think with me, it was like his brother's the legendary Soulja Slim, aka Magnolia Slim. Well, let me get her in here for Mr. Ghetto, and you got to be on your best behavior. You're not gonna come take on my show. That's what you're not gonna do. Who is you interviewing? Her name is G.I. Peachez. She is the little sister of Soulja Slim, but she's also an artist in her own right. So, y'all think it's Jay-Z? All right. No, I'm not looking at it right now. No, I'm adding her. Who I'm talking about. I'm gonna turn the comments off when she come in. I assure you. Why is it not? It don't let me click to add nobody. What the fuck? She's in here? I'm trying to add her now. If you're in here, send me a request, babe, because it's like, well, we're not in the same city right now, so I understand. But this one, I can do an interview like this too. I've done interviews like this too, so it's no big deal. All right, it does. I know Dory. It's just so much. I'm glad her family found peace in his death. Well, I don't know if it's peace. Where's she at? It's The Real Project Barbie. DA Real Project Barbie. That's her page. I sent it live just now. Y'all stop saying y'all think it is. Leave on his dad tell us so. He got shot. Soulja Slim got there. Yeah, she got some good music though. She can really rap. I'm not snapping. I did work with her on a cipher, so that's something else that we like. So I know she can rap. There's no cap. There's no step. Yeah. There she goes. All right, that's my baby. I mean, her nephew used to be my big brother in Baton Rouge. Her nephew used to be with your big brother in Baton Rouge. Okay. And she pretty. And she fine though. Fine too. Like she got the look, she got everything. She got everything she needs. You on? You can hear me?
I'm on. You can hear me?
I can hear you great. I can hear you great.
I'm on the charger now, so we should be good.
Okay. All right, that's good. Let me put myself on the charger soon. All right. So I can't turn the project comments off because I can't see it, but if I can hear and y'all can see it, that's good. So so you said something about funding.
Mm-hmm.
And that I can't turn it because if I turn the comments off, let me see. No, it's still on. I can't see you, but I can hear you, and that's good. So we don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about the comments. So you said something about funding. Oh, I can turn them off now. Hello? Where's she at? Oh no! Where you go? Where's she went? Where's she went? Oh God, I hate Instagram. If I turn the comments off, I can't see when the requests come through. All right, I guess I'm lying. There you go.
We good?
I guess we're good as we gonna be.
So, I think we good now.
We're good.
I think it's okay now.
Okay. So you mentioned funding, but so where's the money? If that's the case, your brother Peachez with a contract on the table and eventually got the #1 song in the country. What's the money?
What a lot of people doesn't know, when my brother was around, that was before the time when artists were, I guess, handling things better when it came to music. So when he died, a lot of people, because New Orleans, I guess at that time wasn't on people really giving the information that artists really needed. So for some kind of reason, some kind of way, when he died, the manager signed off on paperwork and got the money. A person who was his manager at the time. Okay. How that went, I'm not exactly sure. And my mom as well. My mom's on the older, she's up in age, so she don't really know too much about entertainment, which is now, like I said, I take care of a lot of it at this point because I've went to college and learned enough and learned, to know a bit more about things now. So that's how I get to take care of most of the business side of things now. Because she, at that time, she's just mom of an artist. She doesn't really know about contracts or things like that. You know what I'm saying? She probably was signing off on shit like the New Edition models. I don't know.
Right.
But, I don't really know. But I just know about now. So now we're like in the current battle to try to get the rights from songs like Slow Motion. We get the rights from songs like I'll Pay For It, of course, and things like that. So right now, that's what we're doing. We're in a battle to get the rights of that stuff. So y'all, the rights is one thing, but do y'all get checks? Is what I'm saying. No, we don't get checks because the rights are going to someone else. Oh my God. Yeah, so like some kind of way, like I said, I'm not really sure. That's why I say we in the mix of getting this shit all straightened out. Like people was signing their names on shit, and people was letting them sign their names on shit when they weren't certified to do that. Gotcha. So y'all are in current legal ways to try to get that. Oh, y'all think from Juvenile for Slow Motion, Master P for that whole Give It To Him Raw album. Anything that was on No Limit right now, we're getting a lawsuit from that, like Universal Records, shit like that. So for 16 years, in this past 16 years, how much have y'all actually received from? I would say probably the most I've seen coming in is from the merchandise. Okay.
Right.
from the merchandise. And like I say, I handle that side of it, so I see the dollar signs of it.
Right.
As far as it goes, like
the music,
wise, once I stepped into the picture, I got the credits right with that. Like,
okay.
Cutthroat Studios, I'm the one that opened that back up. Like, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people telling different stories and saying they did. When I came, G.I. Peachez. If it's Soulja Slim, G.I. Peachez is the one that handles it.
So you have the studio, you have the merchandise, and you have this. And so again, where you need the funding from? It's what I'm saying is like the funding should be from that. I feel like in my mind, if let me say something. I'm just saying example in my case, and I view Messi Maya, R.I.P. Messi Maya, as somebody who I looked at, even though I knew him as cool, I look at his career and I feel like I'm mentored by his career in some senses. He was just kind of like a little bit of everything. And so if his son comes to me one day and says, well, Shakie, I want to be this, and I'm in a position, I will put him on. So have you even reached out to those people and say, well, listen, I'm an artist now. I have music. I have a song. I have a song that y'all could take and put on any platform in the world. Have you reached out to any of the people that he worked with back in the Gap to say, have you, not have they reached out to you, but have you reached out to them and said, but look, put this in this lane, put this in this lane, or put that in this lane?
I have, and it's that's why I tell you, it's deep rooted. It's a deep rooted issue, because I'm not only the one that makes music. My nephew makes music as well, little Soulja Slim, and it's deep rooted. Like, it's like at this point, nobody wants to see the name of Soulja Slim propels. Yet every motherfucker screams, "We love Soulja Slim." Any artist that comes, it's a block somewhere in between. It's a block.
Do you think that's the thing that maybe stopping you? Because you got everything.
That's what I think it is. It's a block. Like, it's a block. Like, when we go to other places, if I go to like South by South, I went to South by Southwest. That was my first time going to South by Southwest and shit and perform. And motherfuckers just went crazy. It was crazy for the song Cash App, but it was even more crazy because I was Soulja Slim's sister.
Right.
Anywhere we go and you tell them you Soulja Slim, the people go absolutely berserk.
Right.
So again, we go back to your question, what would be the barrier?
What would be the barrier?
What would be the barrier? And I try to figure it out 360 ways, and I can't put my mind around it. Besides, they gotta have something standing in between, so we can't tell the story of Soulja Slim. So we can't tell the world what now New Orleans loved him, but when he was broke and trying to make it and trying to, y'all was blocking his songs on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They don't want us to tell that story so we can tell the real side of who people really is, from New Orleans, because it's going to damage a lot of legacies, fake legacies. Because motherfuckers ain't really kin to these people. We really kin to these people. We blood. That's my real brother. Same mama.
Gotcha.
All these other motherfuckers, that ain't even their real daddies and shit.
Gotcha. Do you think that's gonna ever change?
It's gonna change because we're gonna be the changing factor. We gonna be the changing factor. If people don't give you something, then you gotta go and take it. So we gonna be the changing factor. So we gonna go out into the world and get it.
What is the one thing that you feel that you've accomplished just totally Peachez? Just totally you? What's the one thing that you have done that said, look, I didn't have to say Soulja Slim Land nowhere, no time. This is one thing that's me completely, whether it be a song, whether it be a show. What is it that you have?
I would say my career is based off Soulja Slim, but not a lot of people know that I'm Soulja Slim's sister. Like, cause I made, ever since I was in life, like, I'm Peachez first, and then, I'm Soulja Slim's sister. I'm my own person first, and then I come under that. So my whole career, when I first came out, I was garbage. To now, like, ain't too many bitches coming for me, and I'm that bitch. Like, so you gotta come with it. Like, if you come in, I ain't playing no game. Like, if they told you I was Soulja Slim's sister, tell them put the balls up, and I'm gonna show them I'm from the Magnolia.
Oh, not that new Magnolia. That's that.
Not the new, the old Magnolia.
The old
Magnolia. Home, the old Magnolia.
Okay. So listen, you New Orleans is a hard city to do hip hop in. For anybody, male, female, no matter how much talent you have. What do you think about bounce music, and why is it something that you think you could get into, or what?
For
He
me,
was
it's just different. It's just
okay.
bounce is different for me.
It's part of your legacy too, though. He started
Yeah,
out,
it's part of my
you know,
legacy,
you
and
know.
I've done the bounce song in the very beginning of my career. It wasn't hardcore bounce.
Right.
You know, like Reedy and Treaty and shit like that. It was, you know, I don't know why I'm like a boy. I'm a tomboy, so I'm a hood girl rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's hood shit, let me put it on your tongue. Let me ride that. That's me.
That's you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just I like it, but I was one of the biggest people to fuss with people when it came to other people stealing, you know, bounce music in other places. Like, I was one of the first people, like the Kamaya girl. We got into it bad on Instagram. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was beefing hard on Instagram. People from Florida was coming on my page, getting into it with people, and it was bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel strongly when it comes to the culture of music and, you know, us having our own lane and us being able to flourish as artists. Because, like you said, it's already hard enough without them merging into the lane. So if you merge into the lane, fuck, bitch, what we supposed to do?
Right, man. We just gotta be. What do you think of other? So what do you think of other artists that are humongous now? You have your Megan Thee Stallions, you have your City Girls, you have your Nickies, you have your Cardi B's. What is your opinion of them? And do you listen to their music?
Yeah, I like it all. Like, if they got, I mean, anybody that's putting it up on the billboards as far as females go, because as you know, at one time it was only Nicki Minaj. So I'm not a big fan of Cardi B, but I do like Cardi B because I feel like she opened the door where other people could step in. You know, because it was just Nicki for a long time, and if you came against Nicki, you likely to fail, and nobody else can't get in the door for a while. So I respect Cardi because she opened that door for other people, and she also opened the door for people to be who they are. You know, many times as a female rapper, I didn't get into relationships or didn't have kids because I felt like that was going to hold my career down. But all that is changing now because now you see Young Miami, you see Cardi B had a baby while they were in their prime.
Right.
So it's like, it's changing things, and it's changing things for the better. Now, my favorite is Megan Thee Stallion because she just brings it. Gotcha. She just brings it like she does it. Like, she did it from the beginning, from the freestyles online to now. So it's like we watched her from the beginning to now, and I just love it. I love the way she flourished. I love it.
Do you think that that's the wave, and that because what you rap about outside of maybe Cash App, but some of the things that I heard you rap about is real grit. So it's rough. It's concrete rough. So do you think that do you think it's okay to polish that up in a sense? That may be one of the
always
things.
Like the newer music that you'll get to hear on a new album when it drops, you get to hear a different side of my artistry. Always from beginning, it's been a very versatile career for me. Because maybe on this day, I felt like I wanted to make a whole album about my boyfriend, and I loved him. Maybe on the next one, I felt like, fuck these niggas. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm about to go give me 5 niggas at one time, and I'm going to piece them bitches together and make my perfect man. You know, I might have felt like, fuck it, these bitches been playing with me all year. It's time to stun on the hoe because I got the best pussy in the world. I'm like, you just never know. It's just so much versatility. Right. But on the new album, it's more of a me in my maturity mode because I'm more mature now. And I've learned a lot over the years. So on this album, it's more sexy, more female, geared towards females.
When is that album gonna drop? When is and what's the title of it?
What's the what?
What's the title of it, and when is it gonna drop?
It's gonna be Sophisticated Ratchet.
Sophisticated Ratchet, and when?
Sophisticated Ratchet. That's all us. We all sophisticated, but we got some ratchet.
That's actually true, and I can't wait for it. Speaking of relationships, are you in one?
No. Girl, I go with like 5 people at one time. Everybody know me. I'm the nigga whisperer. I ain't no one nigga.
Okay.
Ain't no one nigga.
And one can't satisfy.
No nigga.
Do you ever think do you ever see yourself settling down, like just being the you ever think?
You know
look,
what?
I'm
I've been thinking about giving up my career to really focus on that, and then like, girl, 2 weeks later, I'm back to me. Can't trust these niggas.
You sure can't, girl. I'm with you.
We can't trust these niggas.
Trust them. Trust them. I got a different
we
one.
We learn, baby.
Okay. So you feel like so what about like parenting and stuff like that? Do you feel like you go like what's up with that? What you want? No.
I like other people's kids that could go home. I don't want no kid that got. I like other people's kids that could go home. I'm kids not for me. Let me just. I'll say it ain't for me.
So you definitely not doing the kid thing.
Oh no. So y'all be body around for a while.
Beautiful. Speaking of that, so modeling, what's up? Are you into?
That's my new knick-knack. That's my new thing that I'm really peeking into. Like I said, I'm on a mature mode now. So in my mature mode, for some reason, when I hit 29, I just got beautiful. I don't know. It just all came out. You know? So I've been flaunting that and working on the body. I ain't got to go to the gym, so might as well.
And it's working for you. First, I mean, the first thing I saw was like, oh, she fine. I know she can't rap. Because usually people not. You
can't do both, right?
Yeah, because it is no. And I'm not trying to shade you that because I just like, oh, she can't rap. This is gonna be, she gonna sound crazy. But when I heard you, I was like, oh, child, fuck me, Shakie. She's really have, she really, you have a stage presence. What's it like performing for you? How do you feel like when you're in an intimate setting with your crowd, when you're talking to the audience? What is that feeling like? Give us that feeling for you.
That's what made me get into rapping.
Okay, not the rapping part, but the actual performing part.
The actual performance, like Beyonce did the Billboard Music Award, and that performance was so cold. I was like, oh my God. It was the coldest performance I've ever seen when she did the Billboard Music Awards. And I was like I said, I always dance background behind people. Okay. And I was like, I'm so tired of being in the background. What could I really do that would bring me forth to people's eyes, as well as them to hear my voice, them to see my presence, and for me to be dominant? And it was like, fuck, I can't fucking sing. I sound like a nigga. So it was rap was the next thing because my voice was so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was rap. Right.
That's what's up. Cash App was your last single. What inspired? What was you going? Like, you talk about getting that money.
Cash App, and it wasn't because a lot of people, we gonna put an end to that right now on MC Shakie, because a lot of people like that bitch be begging. I ain't never beg on no Cash App. I made Cash App because I was sick of bitches begging all the time. It was like the link is in my bio. So I had a cousin who used to always be begging every fucking day on Facebook. Send me $5 here. Send me $10 there. Send me, and I was just like, she's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Somebody send her some money to her fucking Cash App.
Okay.
And they sent me a beat, and the only thing I was on live one day fucking with my fans. And I'm like, you know how y'all hoes be? Hoes be like, send some money to my Cash App. Send some money to my Cash App. I'm thick, fine.
Right.
So, and it just went from there.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I hope they can hear it, and I want y'all to go check it out. I saw the videos on YouTube, and y'all can definitely see it. And so who, if you don't mind, who produced it? Let's go find stuff. Where was this at? Where is this at? Because it definitely
look. That's the Fairfield on Canal Street. Does it not look? It don't look nothing like that.
It was giving me Miami down. It's like really. You giving me every bit of superstar. That's all. It's giving me Miami though. I'm like, okay. I get it. So it's on YouTube as it's under Peachez Cash App. It was Neutral. So Neutral is that who that's the distributor. Who did the video? And
Dr. Clips, but Dr. Clips is an author on Neutral Grounds.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's an author.
Gotcha. What is it that you can tell? Because right now you in the midst of the struggle. You got a name, you buzzing, but that big break has not come yet. Mm-hmm. And so when that big break comes, first of all, don't forget about us. And don't forget about Peachez.
Who knows? We going to the top. Everybody. I ain't forget nobody. We got to get back on the map. We got to put Inno back on the map.
Definitely. What advice do you give for people that's upcoming and they're seeing? Because you've been doing this for 6 years. And so you're waiting for that break. You're waiting for that break. And there's been times where you was like, fuck it. I can't, you know what? Fuck this. What keeps you going? What is it that what at the end of the day says, you know what, I got to keep going, I got to keep subscribing. I got to go on interviews and talk to people like Shakie and do all this stuff, run around. I got to do everything that I'm supposed to do to get myself where I got to go. What is it that keeps you going?
I'm right there. I'm right there.
You can see?
I feel like if I quit, you ever seen that picture where they got like somebody gold-minded and they like right there, but they quit right before they hit that big point? Right. I feel like I'm right there. Like, God is going to take you through some things to make sure that you perfecting your craft. Like, I didn't want to make it 5 years ago, because Cardi B hadn't opened that door 5 years ago. So I probably wasn't gonna get in anyway. I don't wanna like do it like somebody else because that time gonna pass. So the next time, the next wave, I'm gonna be on the next wave because that's my wave.
That's your wave.
So I feel like longevity creates me, it makes me a better artist.
Right.
Like they got some people who I came into the game with, but they're not getting better as an artist because they're not perfecting their craft. Because they're not spending time perfecting their craft. Like I done lost many nights in my own studio recording myself at 6 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, so I spend more time with myself recording myself than any, so I know what I like and what I don't like. So I think just longevity prepares you in the long run for what you want as an artist.
I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. So, what is it what's the one thing, and I'm going to turn the comments off after this question because I'm just getting all your business like I'm Whitney Wiggins. But what's your one pet peeve in all this? And everything that you've seen in this industry, everything that you've seen and what you do, what's the one thing you just like, oh my God, it just rub your button, it just push my button, make me want to bob somebody? What is it? What's that one thing that just...
Like fake people, friendly bobbing fake people. I cannot stand that shit. Like, motherfuckers know they don't fuck with you, but they gonna fuck with you because everybody else fuck with you. Bitch, don't fuck with me because everybody else fuck with me. Like, don't come around he and hi in my face, but then you sidetracking with other bitches when I come around because they more popular than me. I don't like that shit.
Gotcha.
Like, keep that same energy. Or go over there with they fake ass. Fuck, y'all can be fake together.
Right. That's so tell us all your social media stuff. And where can it outside, where can we find anything that we want on Peachez and the movement?
Well, I know the hoes probably like, this bitch probably can't rap, she on here stunning. So look, all you gotta do, because I know y'all got an iPhone, because somebody said I must got an Android, but I told you. You could just go ahead, type in on your little Apple iPhone or your Google Play Store, G.I. Peachez with a Z at the end, Peachez.
Correct.
And it's gonna pop up on your Apple Music. If you got Spotify, G.I. Peachez on Spotify. Fuck, if you cheap and you be using YouTube, fuck, I'm on YouTube too for free. I still get paid for it if you hit it. So it don't even matter.
There you go.
Instagram, I'm the Project Barbie.
Yeah,
if you type in the Project Barbie, you could be like the people at the Sheraton when I got fired. Just type in the Project Barbie, it's gonna show you everything about it.
Gotcha. Definitely. I like you because I see and I notice that you engage with people. You're not just one of those, I'm a celebrity, I'm a star, don't talk to me, just talk to me or whatever.
I'm from the hood. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just I go out by myself.
Sister, you are royalty. You are royalty.
I'm not a celebrity. I'm just Peachez.
Right. So at this time, let's see if we have any questions from our guests. They say you're pretty. One of the questions is, do you think Baby and Cash Money is trying to block and blackball like they tried with Kevin Gates?
Not me, but I would say I like to tell people that I think that's a major setback from the city. What Baby and Wayne did when it was like, I'm the best rapper, there's no other rapper. They got a lot of talent, so it just blocked it at that point. So I wouldn't say, they blocking talent. It's just that, I mean, not too many people want to get bothered with the nastiness that's going on between Baby and Wayne, and that's a lot to deal with.
Right. Oh, somebody says you're her favorite.
Ooh, thank you.
So somebody said, how much has it made? I'm thinking it was an earlier question. Just wants to add. So they said they just went to Apple Music, so they're downloading your music. A lot of people like it. It's a lot of love. You receive a lot of. Do they hate you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm authentic. I don't be into the mess and the drama. I be chilling. I smoke a lot of weed, so I don't have time for all that.
Right. Do you feel like they hate you though? Sometimes do you feel like they just shade you?
They do because they see it. Like, they see the passion, they see the grind, they see I got, I'm cute, I'm pretty, and I got a great attitude and I'm smart. Right. You know what I'm saying? People don't like smart people. That's why they don't like you.
Yeah, I don't worry about it. Oh well.
Fuck them hoes.
Somebody said, will you marry them? And she just said she got 5 niggas, so I don't know if you stand in line. Whoever
they could be 6.
Okay. They said they know your dad from Bunch Village. Is your daddy from Bunch Village?
Not my dad, my brother's dad.
Okay. They say
My
Shakie.
favorite. Do I drink a Soulja Slim for the daiquiri shop? Yep.
You do?
I love it.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites.
Okay. They say check out our freestyles, y'all. Somebody said, do you do a collab? When we go collab? When are we gonna work together?
Oh, we go. Yes. We changing it. We exchanging informations, and we is gonna do this. Me and MC Shakie, because them hoes don't like us.
They don't.
Same hoes that don't like Shakie don't like me, so we gonna do that.
They don't. They said they just got hooked to you from Shakie and will be following you. Make sure y'all follow her because listen, it's not just just because listen, she is real. I'm not like I'm not telling y'all because she just I'm interviewing her, but I'm telling y'all because she really can spit. I'm not telling y'all no lie. Like I know how to. I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't listen. See, I remember from they would start you on a cipher. So a lot of people was like thinking it's about, but you really spit for real spit. So
but they they put me down and it was cool because I ain't do a bounce. I never did. I only did that one bounce song, so it got me back into it. And I was like fucking right. I loved it. It was amazing.
Right. And they said she say you and I guess she do been following her. So let me pin your page name so they know where to get you, where to the right.
Yeah, I'll follow you back. I'm not no celebrity. I'll follow you back.
Girl, you is a
girl, you are. I don't know you like that, so I don't know your kids. So I'm gonna have to get to know your kids and your family. But we gonna get there. I'll follow you back.
She is your biggest talent rap is. Do you think your biggest talent is rap, or do you think?
I think my biggest talent is dance, and then rap come after that.
What you was shaking? Or what kind of dance? They said they want to sign you to improv.
Well, I do it all. I had a dance school before and everything. I do it all. They
said when you coming to Houston?
I'm supposed to be in Houston like 2 months ago, but I'm coming.
I'm gonna see if I could pull some off. Cause I have a daiquiri shop out there that I do stuff with New Orleans Daiquiri Wars. So I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. When we exchange.
Yeah, cause I'm supposed to go out there, but things be happening. They
say, have you and 3D Not T ever collaborated?
No, we haven't, but I'm looking forward to. We're in the same crowds now, so I'm moving around now. I'm in crowds with the right people now. I ain't just in the hood no more, so I'm optimistic.
They said when you say people promote people that's not really blood, are you talking about Lil Juve?
No, I'm not throwing shade at Young Juve. I don't know if that's that man's son or not. I don't know none of that. Y'all goes fucking fault. I don't know if that's that man's daddy or not. I don't know them people family like that. I just know that some people that I know that ain't their daddy, and that's my nephew real daddy, and that's my real brother. I don't know about them other people. I don't know. Take it how you want to take it.
Somebody says, how does your mom feel when she hear her son music and how people still love him?
My mom would be excited. Sometimes it make her sad.
Right.
Just because I'm a lot younger than my brother, so it was really just them for a very long time.
Right.
Because he was like 15 when my mama had me, so it was them for a long time. So it kind of makes her sad. But other than that, she love it. And y'all love her. Y'all love her a lot.
Right. We definitely do. They say rap for us.
Rap for us? What y'all want here?
I don't know. Give us a little one too. Give us a little one.
My Lil Dicks. Lil Dicks ain't a blessing, no my nigga, that shit occurs. Then y'all wanna wear a Magnum just to make it worse. I know you got a bigger handgun in my Fendi purse. And then y'all get to stroke it, that make it worse. Always talking about he love to hit it from the back. But when I'm bending over, feeling sack all on my ass. How you come over, then come and hit me with that pinky? Then you get mad cause it ain't creamy like a Twinkie. Nigga dick was small, had to call him Tinky Winky. Looking at his dick, I thought it was a beanie weenie. Nah, my nigga was almost like Vienna sausage. Went to touch the dick, he pushed my hand and told me stop it. Had to blink 3 times cause the dick was microscopic. Got with my friends and y'all already know the topic. I tried to ride it, it couldn't fit. I'ma let it go. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it to the little dick niggas.
Okay. Little dick niggas. Little dick matter.
The little dick niggas, not the beanie with it. We ain't gonna do it to them today.
Okay. Hold up. They say, I just want to say you're beautiful and I still blessed. I'll pay for it like it ain't nothing. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with that Soulja Slim music. Even if you don't fuck with mine, make sure you fuck with that Soulja Slim music because it's definitely it's about to be another year.
We're not supporting it until we know that y'all getting the checks for it.
I told you I redid everything. We good.
So you getting that money from
Yeah.
whatever it is, TuneCore, DistroKid, whatever you get every month.
TuneCore, yes.
Okay.
I made sure it was right. When I came into the picture,
right.
We got it together.
They said, will you remix any of his songs? But you did already, actually. Or was it?
Yeah, make it bounce.
Okay,
make it bounce, and I'll pay for it.
Okay. Let's see. They said we already answered that. Make sure. And well, they say, do you believe in collaborations?
I do believe in collaborations. That's the only way we're gonna get the city to the next level.
Who you want to collaborate outside of yours truly? Who you want to collaborate with that's in your reach right now? Who
within my region, like I'm really hard on BR right now, y'all. I'm sorry. I really love Baton Rouge right now. So like She Money from Baton Rouge, like Wap Beezy. In New Orleans, I want to do a song with Mia X and the Ghetto Twins.
Okay.
I want to. That's on the top of my list of things to do.
Right.
Like that's classic.
Love my. Do you think is there anybody that? What about the newer New Orleans girls or something, or maybe even the guys that's coming out? Who's your favorite male rapper you listening to? Who is on your thing right now that you listen to, a male rapper?
From New Orleans or just period?
I'm just period.
Kevin Gates is the top. Gunna, Lil Baby. I'm liking a whole lot of Moneybagg Yo, Megan Thee Stallion. Well, that's niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
You on BG?
I love BG. You know, you gotta go back to the classic. Juvenile is in my Juvenile 400 Degrees. If y'all done saw me when I walked in the store and was able to buy Juvenile 400 Degrees.
Right.
500 Degrees.
Right.
Wayne is 400. 500 Degrees, I died. I was too excited.
Juvenile is 400, Wayne is 500.
Juvenile 4?
Juvenile is 4, Wayne is 5.
Well, 400. I walked in the store and bought it, and I was excited.
Congratulations. What is it? So, what's the one thing? What's the one thing we would be most surprised about? I don't know why, because we're getting into that album mark. But what is the one thing that you don't want us to know about you? Tell us now. What is it? The one thing?
Well, if I don't want y'all to know, like,
what's the one surprise? What's the one thing? Let me tell you something. You're a realist. I'm telling you, living your truth. They can't never. Your haters will be you. You put them at your footstool when you tell everything. What's the one thing that you like? Oh, Rashad, if they knew this about me, child. What is that thing?
Let's see. The one thing I wouldn't want people to know.
And we want to know.
The one thing is that music is my Achilles heel.
Okay. What you mean
like
by that?
If somebody be like, if somebody come, like people know when they get into a fuss with me to say something about my music career, and that's going.
You go pop.
That's gonna send me over the motherfucking top.
Okay.
Like and people like they don't know nothing else about me.
You
But they
sensitive.
know that right there is my motherfucking Achilles heel, and I'm gonna go crazy.
And you are artist as you were sensitive about your shit.
Oh, what she said? I'm critical about my shit.
Okay. But you know, everybody ain't gonna like it. Some people are gonna not like it. You gonna have
You can tell me that till you blue in the face. that's my I don't know why I'm like that. I'm working on it, but that's just right now that's what it is. Cause I know now that's the only way people know they could bother me. It's nothing else you could do that could bother me. But that one thing.
Right.
So I'm working on it.
Right. Okay. Well, I do. I appreciate you so
hold on.
much.
Let me answer this question. Somebody said about the re-release of the shoes. Those tennis shoes that came out, when those tennis shoes came out, that was a situation where we got cutthroated. Somebody who we knew personally, we supported for years. We put money into their pockets. They backdoored us with motherfucking Reeboks and put out the shoes, the Soulja shoes, when in reality, you ain't even from the motherfucking Magnolia. So them shoes, we never had nothing to do with that. Like they didn't even tell. Like the motherfucker was taking pictures at our family reunion and shit, all doing all that shit, and never told us that he hadn't signed a contract with the people and none of that. When the shit came out and he was online with the tennis shoes, that's when we found out.
Wow.
So that's why when I tell y'all it's bad in New Orleans, like motherfucker will know you your whole life, and they'll go and pull some shit like that. Like bitch, we fed you.
Right. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. So y'all not. So is there any way to stop that legally though? Is there no way?
I'm looking into it right now. Like I'm trying to find out some information from some lawyers. And even if we don't get that, just to work with Reebok and put out
the authentic, right?
The authentic. I mean, like, cause I got something right here. Like, this is authentically his shoes. Like, this is authentically like,
right.
Soldiers. Like, this authentic. Like,
right.
Motherfucker, yeah, he did that shit though.
Wow.
It's great. It's all cool though.
Have you
working on it?
Will you collaborate with your nephew at any point?
With who?
Yeah, have you your nephew?
Yeah, we've done a lot of music in the past. We on different levels right now when it comes to shit, but we, you know.
They said they think their brother will be really proud of you. Do you believe that?
I do because everything that he wanted from me, I went and did it. He wanted me to go to a good school, I did it. He wanted me to go to college, I did it. I finished it for them. So like my daddy died and my brother died like probably like 2 years apart, 3 years apart from each other. So everything I do is for them, like everything I do. Right.
I think he would have been very proud. I think, and I think too, 16 years, I think he would have, you couldn't deny his talent. And so 16 years in continuous music, I think he would have owned like all of the labels that was trying to spoon feed him. I think he would have found a way to own them because he was such a, like, you know, he had a hustler's mentality. I got the opportunity to see him perform maybe once or twice, way back in the gap. And his stage presence was great too, as I remember. Like you knew he was on stage and you know he had command of the audience.
Yeah. Oh, my mama said, my mama always, she was like, y'all way different from me. When y'all step somewhere, y'all just dominate.
His presence was like,
y'all just dominate. Like y'all make me proud because y'all just dominate.
Right.
That's what it is.
And so definitely when I had a chance to witness you perform, I definitely saw that in you. You have a command of that. We wasn't in front of an audience, but I could feel that you knew a little bit more than almost everybody there. That okay, this is how I command this audience. I'm going to make you now pay attention to what I'm talking about, and regardless of everything else you see.
Oh yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. If I go to a show, I don't care who at the show. I don't care who went before me. I don't care who coming after me. When you there, you gonna experience me because you can listen to my song all day. But when you see me, you need to feel the feel that you're supposed to feel. Like you can listen to Beyonce on the radio all day, but when you go to the concert,
you feel it.
It's a physical feeling that you just gotta feel. Right.
And so if I didn't know better, I would thought you had got some type of education in that. But that's just, I think it's not natural for you, and that's great, really good. Is there anything else that you want to say to us before we conclude the interview? What else you want us to know?
Like I said, just keep on. Check out GI Peachez, Lil Soulja Slim.
Definitely.
Tomorrow is the day. We're gonna let some balloons go on tomorrow.
Where y'all gonna do that?
You can check out,
Where y'all gonna do that at?
Probably at the new wall that's on Louisiana Avenue on the side of Big Man's. We're gonna let some balloons go for him tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll put it on my page because I don't know exactly what time.
Definitely.
But then they got the store too. You can purchase from the Soulja Slim collection.
Okay.
Get you some Soulja Slim gear.
That said nothing but fire over there by No.
Of course not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's one of
No, it's not there.
Wait.
No, it's not there. It's online, predominantly online, so it can get mailed straight to your house. You don't got to meet up. Any of that.
Okay, gotcha. What's the website? It's what? Just through your. We get it through your.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a link in my bio, and you can get it from there.
Gotcha.
Cash App the video, the link in my bio already though.
Yes, it definitely is. So I do thank you so much, and I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy woman, and you're working and doing and just being a pioneer of your industry and household and leading them. It takes a lot, and I do appreciate you, and I thank you for your candor. We already have fell in love with your brother and your family, and I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to fall in love with you. This is not a easy industry to be in, especially being a female, especially coming from such a notable family. So you're definitely making strides, and I see nothing but the greatness for you so much. I thank you. You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you, Shakie. Thank you for giving me a platform with your people. I appreciate
not a problem.
And they've been so nice because I thought they was going to be being saucy.
They usually
are being so well behaved, and I appreciate it.
That must mean they really, really like you, because usually even the people they like, they turn him up. The people that they, oh my God. So I'm surprised that, yeah, so like, that's good. So they must really love you, because usually they going in by now.
Really appreciate
They've been on yes, they've been on good behavior too long. That's why I turned the comments off earlier, because I'm like, Lord, these people ask some crazy questions. But actually, they've been, yeah, I'm proud of them. They learn, they're getting better. I guess, you know, so I do appreciate you again. Shout out to your family and everybody. We love y'all. Y'all are staples of New Orleans and the world. And send me, make sure you send me also your contact information, as well as the whatever y'all do tomorrow. Let me know so we can put it out. This has been a wonderful. Thank you for so much for stopping by, Sipping with Shakie. And we do love you. Thank you so much.
All right.
It's been great. All right.